back everyone to more Knights of the Old Republic 2. Now, I know that I kinda overdid it a bit today, but since I have a little bit more free time, I wanted to play a little more of this, and I thought the best way to do it is in the form of a stream. Now, without further ado, let's see what we have here. Check duty shift logs. Nothing more than work. There we go. Remote camera controls. Mess hall. Dormitory. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Camera functions. Dormitory east. Still don't have that. Wait, we just looked at this. Okay. Turbo lift. Yep. Let's see. Oh, nothing there. Alright. Let's bring them out of lockdown. Now we need more computer spikes somehow. Perfection. Alright, now search for log display, all displayed entries. Looks like the military flash code. If I can get the reference number, a few symbols, I should be able to decode it. Insert data pad to play. Don't have a data pad. I know there might be something to help with the poison. Let me go a little back. Let's see if I can get myself some immunity. No, get the little one. No, that one. There we go. Nice. That was bad. Perfect. I'm not gonna make it. Let's try this door. Magnificent, it worked. Would have been better if it didn't hit us, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, battle stimulant. That's it? What about the computer spikes? Or do I need a workbench for that? Nice. future about contraband. Today security hasn't started doing spot checks of our quarters yet. So my cache in the lower bunk in my bedroom, in my room, is in the eastern dormitory, should be safe. You won't even know unless you look for it. Korta came around again asking if I had any special cargo itself, but I was getting a really bad feeling about this. Nice. Gaida? What? Oh, stuff. Wonder if the stuff is better than the other weapon we have. Seems so. I mean, sorry, it doesn't seem so. So I'm going to put this on back. On a KOTOR part until we can find better shit. No, I'm a horrible person. Perfect. Can never resist. I swear they're never going to go around to fixing the ventilation system, so if the food processor back up again, the next time the fumes start floating the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. I'll keep the breath mask here just in case we have a repeated incident. Definitely going to help us, that's for sure. There we go. There, now we look evil. Funny that. Okay, now let's see. Use lab. Can't do much. Let's just make med packs. So why not? I can only hope now we can go back there without issues, but we still lack computer spikes, which I think we might need. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see if this works now. Search. Oh. Still need the... I still need that data pad. Don't have a mine. Poor guy. Ooh, Mandalorian melee shield. Is it melee or melee? Never know how to pronounce that. Want the guy with your contraband. Hope he has something nice. Huh. Sweet. Have you been here? Nope. Good thing. Okay, let's try the other dorm. If I recall, that's another area completely. Or not? Great. That was great. Wait, that's all I could do? Scavenge it? Ah, shame. One chemical. Pour. Not bad there, darling. Uh-oh. Looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo reader. Sweet. Finally. Okay, so we got the holo reader. The holo... Yeah. you get the one. Ooh, blaster pistol. That sounds interesting. Yo. Okay, let's see. Immunity, critical hits, and awareness. Definitely sounds very good. Truly enough for. Let's try it. Let's see, blaster pistol. I'm gonna change that yet, I guess. Oh, another one. Interesting. Another damaged door. Oh crap, does that mean we are not going to get the guy's contraband? Wait, how do I not have bombs? I thought I had mines. This is bad. If I don't have mines, I can get into that place. Okay, let's try this.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck.
Poor people.
The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter.
That's bad.
Managed to use the holo transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the playthourgh's facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Good point. That's weird. I thought that was what we wanted to do. Okay, let's try this.
Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tur na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep grimpatado. Trawinsto busuto neliep grampatada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter to wakere kwe wapa teratana chingaradana. Ferra rampada no de bringtada nel camera cella fripor no botat. Dosane garamala blur incidera mel rebe chinchin kranaktada. Relibe coronto so mele grima con corre gimbasa. Rechu contrada suma con cere non grum. Geraktada cemense bingar rukutoto und chuchur remananza. Der winter to wakere kwe wapa teratana chingaradana. Ferra rampada no de bringtada nel camera cella fripor no botat. Dosane garamala blur incidera mel rebe chinchin kranaktada. Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tur na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep grimpatado. Trawinsto busuto neliep grampatada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter to wakere kwe wapa teratana chingaradana. Ferra rampada no de bringtada nel camera cella fripor no botat. Dosane garamala blur incidera mel rebe chinchin kranaktada. Pedra to pada no rinka nel commercio c'è la fibo no. Tu rum kawre kare papa na la ran shinga. To re seni sensen. En es tranda un lontros na what is? Manama tre to sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre bavano flank tour na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto nel liep green patata. Trawinsto busuto nel liep gran patata. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der rinto wakare ko wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera c'è la fibo no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Fera to rampada no rinka nel camera c'è la fibo no. Tu rum kawre kare papa na la ran shinga. To re seni sensen. En es tranda un lontros na what is? One June seni sensen drawiche nel camera c'è la fibo no.
Your ears always were too big, CN. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher.
Wait a minute. What? Items lost. Why? Wait, so how do you do this thing? Don't like this. So, doesn't work. Wait, I have an idea. There it is. Ah, it doesn't allow me to do it. Shit. I was going to blast that stupid door, but apparently it won't work. Best defense isn't best offense is a defense, whatever. None of my ranged are doing anything. Okay then. But can we create something else? This looks pretty weak. This would have been good. Okay, so I think we already have one of those. Don't think we need any one of those more, but Jesus. Computer spikes. Can never have too many of those. Okay, let's see what we can actually accomplish. Oh, right. No. I was gonna try. Oh. Okay, it doesn't work for this one. So I really don't have bombs. Great. Okay. Perfect. Wait, I did for all of it? Oh, cool. Alright, so turbo lift. Is there something to... Damn it. I also did not find that guy's stuff. Need to blow it open with a mine, okay. Jesus. What a mess. What a bloody mess. Great. Yeah, can't do anything. Oh shit, wait. Can make it because I don't have chemicals. Oh, view breakdown items. Let's see what we can break down in order to get more chemicals. Wait, what? I have one of these? Shit. These are all the breakdown items that I can get. Holy crap. I need 2 mines. That's crazy. I'm going to try this once in my life. Chemical value. Should I risk it? I don't know if I should risk that. Chemical value. Okay, now let's see. Can I craft it? But demolition skills is 0. Don't understand. It is 0. It is 0, true, but did that all for nothing? Fine, let's get a move on. Korta. Son of a... I have a bad feeling about this.
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you murglak. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You? It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing her identity and then trying to harm her. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Korta. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased. Mocking query.
Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
That's always great.
Holmes didn't make...
Oh, shit. Sorry, my bad.
Mocking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Jesus. Wait, do we actually know that? Huh. Clever. So you don't actually need to go back there then. But does it matter? No, he does not. He's just hoping for more loot from there, I guess. Me and my craziness for loot. Let's move on.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once. The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed.
Okay.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Clara has joined her party. Sweet.
Yes?
Going to auto level her up because she is awesome. And she knows what she's doing. Let's give the poor woman some protection up in this. Actually don't know what Kreia uses. Let's just put some fortitude, I guess. What would you like, my lady? Ooh. Wait a minute. Why didn't they tell me that before? That means that if I do this... not so bad. There's no record of you, but the incident took place after the maintenance officer was printed the terminal. Weird. That sound effect though. Creepy.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
It'll take too long to explain. I have to leave now. There's no time to explain. Grab a weapon.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty.
And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
Okay. Oh. Nice.
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Mass Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
Oh, so we do know.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected miners. Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us. Answer? You misunderstand me, Master. Those droids were there to guard you. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi, a wrong-toe among humans, if you will indulge me the metaphor. Besides, as you proved, Master, such droids could never pose a threat to a Jedi. The droids were custodial in nature, cleaning the facility of other distractions.
But do you want to capture me?
Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target to find. You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order. Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable of revealing the identity of my client, Master. However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing the last of the Jedi. Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. I happened to be serving as a protocol droid on the Harbinger when you booked passage. After that, it was a simple matter to sabotage the Harbinger and call for a retrieval. Irritated statement. However, when the Ebon Hawk appeared and salvaged us from the wreckage, I was forced into a series of rapid recalculations, culminating in our current situation. Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your Kolto tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton in several places to incapacitate you.
Now let's just ask this again.
Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master.
Okay.
Irritated state.
I thought it was something different.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Okay, Kriya, darling.
Yes.
Nice.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Master.
That's great, my dear. That was absolutely great. Okay, so since we're not going to return there anytime soon, let's go with that. Powers, what level are we? 5. Bloody don't know. Force push, why not? Okay, let's see what you have, Atom. Okay, okay. What a pile of crap. Wait, what? I have 2 of those, oh, okay. Nothing to be equipped in that slot, eh? Ah, yes, of course, I put that on Kreia. Okay. This way, I think. Yep.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Saw this vessel dock, we did a fuel point. Oh, nice. Let's try this.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded. Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
Alright.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge, I mean... Well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Hello? Okay. Nice.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
Right.
Very well.
There we go. Definitely want Kreia on my side. I'm liking this ship. So epic. Very epic. Just this bridge alone, holy crap. Repair. I don't have more repair parts.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want tractor beams to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
Everyone in the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
And keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went. We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
There we go. Looks like the Harbinger encountered the Ebon Hawk being attacked by a Sith vessel. That sounds ominous. How creepy would that be for a ship this size to be assaulted by one person? What is this? I'll take awareness. So long. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. But I want to loot everything. Can we get some supplies? Like better supplies? It's a warship. Sort of. What is here? Plasteel cylinder? Okay. Headpack. That's it? There we go. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Dexterity +3, that sounds great. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try to hurry up a bit since we're here. Ooh. I remember always reading that when I was a child as magically sealed instead of magnetically sealed. Now, let's go further on. Okay, where to next? That's good. Briefing console. Pheromone? Ooh, for it. Yes. Charisma is always good. Now let's see.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malik, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic level priority, whether she knows it or not.
Interesting.
We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap.
Okay.
We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there's a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Onasi out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I'm always being kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
That was bad. Okay. Let's move on. Can I get a suit of armor? Something.
Let us end this.
Really? Come on, give me some armor. Where am I now? Crew quarters? Somebody... What? Just don't tell me somebody looted this. No? Okay, good. Let's see what we have. Safety harness... Fortitude? Nice. I wonder if... Saves reflex. What is reflex? Reflex. Can I see what this stat is? Skill, no. How do you check for that? I know what charisma does, but I don't know what reflex does. And they don't seem to be telling you that either. I mean, they tell you all these things, but... Okay, we'll have to wait a second. loot, loot. Okay.
Are you all right?
These were my quarters.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and I woke up on Paragus.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Yes, ma'am. Requested to report to the... Injections? What were they doing to me? Why do I need injections, for fuck's sake? Constitution this. Okay. Nice. Going to use it. Why not? Constitution is always good. Skill too low. There you go. Oh, come on. Not even an armor. This is weird. The loot in this run through is bad.
This shall not stop us for long.
Oh, he had 10 credits. Whoop de fucking do. Thank you, Kreia. Medical bay. No, we're not going this way yet. Force depleted. Okay. Where am I going? Republic soldier. 50 credits. Oh. Crap. Yes! Okay, this is a good start, I think. Okay. No, it's fine. Okay. Still don't know. Hold on, I need to check that quickly. And I cannot. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's try this. Ooh, only 3.5 days ago? Alright. Check medical logs.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
Okay.
This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him or Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
Okay, so return to the... Okay. Nice. I like that guy. Okay. Where's my KOTOR tank? Nah, no need. I like the bubbly noises. Yes, it was. We got a military suit. And we can't use it. Great. I'm not mad. I think that's actually quite great. Repairs, all that. Good, good, good. Nice.
I hear
you. I hear you too, darling.
you.
Okay. Let's go. What's a plus door? Wait, Atten needs some crap, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Don't really think he needs this, but whatever. Damn it, crap. Wait, can I put that thing on Atten? Yes, I can. There we go, Kreia, you can look like a Sith now. Atten is looking awesome. Okay, so where haven't we been?
More where that came from!
Everyone down!
Damn, son. Okay, let's explore more. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Is this loot? Yes, it is. Combat suit. Nice. Can I please get the combat suit? Yes. Defense. Ooh. Hey, now that I look at these things, they're not too bad as I initially thought. Heavy armor. Holy son of a mother. Oh, nice. This is... Okay, so the Jedi robe is not that overpowered. Maybe I should leave Atten with that. What about Kreia? What does Kreia have? Oh, she just has regular clothing? Very interesting indeed. Just going to get this one. I just like it too much. Oh, come on, we look badass in it. What can you say more than that? Too good. Too epic. How did you miss?
Focus.
Did I just go full circle? Yes, I did. No point in coming here. Heal me, damn it. Oh, this is creepy. During maintenance log, I don't know whether the new HK droid is a gift or a curse. After destruction of previous protocol droid, when it accidentally activated the oh. Problem is, it doesn't take commands very well, and most of the time I have no idea where it's been. There's been reports it's been sighted in the crew quarters, with the captain, in the maintenance, and even in the med lab of all places. When I asked the droid about it, it gives me a smart mouth response about facilitating communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. Oh, he got onto something. Definitely got up to something. We found a sabotage protocol droid on the Harbinger vessel. It's likely that the HK unit sabotaged it so it could take its protocol place and have free run on the ship. Quite a clever bastard, wasn't he? Feared the assassination droids.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Your bad feeling is going to be replaced by blinding. What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick. All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Ed has a special ability to sense anything that places him at risk. Okay, man, you know your crap. I do know mine. Okay, let's keep on moving. The Harbinger looks odd, doesn't it? God, I look so badass in that robe. Wish I had one of those in reality. So cool.
I came to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you walk.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
That was quick. Alright, let's explore quickly. It's always good to look for things. Ooh, nice. Do I have something to create or no? No, I don't. Wait, there's something. Let's see, where is it? There. Take it out, assemble it. Nice. Okay, let's go. All right, this is where we have to proceed through. What? Did I run the wrong way? Crap, I thought I went the right way. Never mind then. Look at all this loot waiting. Can we just rummage through all of it, please? I mean, nobody's going to miss them anyways. Is that if I drop... Wait, no. Tell me it's one of those shiny, cute ones. Come on. Give me this piece of shit. Holy shit, this one is fully upgradable. Okay, I'll take you. I take back everything I said. We have parts? We have parts. Oh, we have equal numbers. Let's go with this one. Log out. I would go and upgrade my sword, but it doesn't matter. Let's just get out of here. Oh. Never mind. Well, since I'm here, might as well just do this. There we go. This couldn't go too bad. Okay, now let's get out of here. Too late, mate. Oh. Nice. Let's go, Atten.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragas facility through the fuel line. That's crazy.
It's the only way to get around the sealed door and into the hangar.
All right, but I know I'm gonna regret this.
Did he just went Jedi on us?
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
What's wrong? Are you all right?
Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now.
What happened to you?
Okay.
Huh? How do you know that?
I think it was through the Force.
Look, if she's in pain, then that pain's buying us time we can't afford to waste. Especially if Sleeps with Vibroblades gets tired of playing with her and decides to use us for practice next.
Alright, let's go. Wait, I need to test something quick. Okay, so I don't think the... What the crap? The color colors seem in order. I know that some of the lightsaber colors from the vanilla version of the game were quite bad, and I used the mod to make them better, but don't know if it actually worked. Ooh, T3M4. He was tossed here.
It's a utility droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
Ooh. Sweet. I like this little guy. He's awesome. Best little droid ever. 10 out of 10. They can take care of things. No worries. Bloody hell. My character went on her own. Velissa, I like her name. We're doing good so far. Crap, I'm a little past my time.
More where that came from.
Well, I'll be a little longer. Great. Wrong one. Okay, let's see. Okay, end up. What the hell is going on? There we go. Nice. You said it, Atten. Okay, the docking bay. We're actually making good progress here. Nice. Okay, fine. I'm gonna do that at this time. Nice. The more shit I have to throw at them, the better I feel. So I think, anyways.
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying? How can you even understand that noise? Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Alternatively, I can do that myself. See? All done. Let's get move on. It's getting late. Oh my god, I'm dying. Wait, oh, shit. Can you please die? Did not expect that. And they are fighting still. Ooh.
Time to even the odds.
Oh, Christ. Shit. Yeah, that was good. You know, fuck you. Wait, what? What did I do so bad?
More where that came from.
That was not good. Okay, so you do one. I do one. You do. What do you? No.
I hear you.
Okay. Can you rig the mines somehow so they can explode? There we go. Just a little further.
More where that came from. I hear you.
What the freaking hell? Dude, are you okay? What the heck happened to you? Oh, Ethan has demolition too. Do try it. Why did the little guy explode? That was weird. Finally. Almost. Okay. Really? Oh, I have enough, okay. Sweet. Nice. Okay, we're almost ready to say goodbye to Paragus 2. Oh my god. I'm always so excited to get rid of this place. I mean, I do like it, but not exactly my favorite. Just so I can quickly loot these things. Wait, why are there droids out here? That must be something to do with the restored content. Can you get out of the way, T3? Thank you. Just want to keep these places clean, because you get all sorts of crazy goodies. Sometimes it's useful because, you know, equipping partners and such, but just in general, I like loot. Open it, darlings. Oh, just a repair kit. Please give something nice. Oh. T3, get out, get out, get out, get out! Okay, let's say, just in case something here goes wrong. I have a bad feeling. Once aboard, you'll be leaving this facility for good. Just enter it. Funny that we didn't see anything. Massacre. Ah, crap. Sorry.
There is no time. We must leave.
Excellent. Because why not?
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us. I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Let's try the third option.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
That was crazy.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi. Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
How did you know I was on board of the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
That's an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How did we get on Paragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
So, why are these looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won. Exile or not, The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters. The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Then how do we stop the Sith?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
So what do you think we should do?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again? You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
If evil is not fought, then we sacrifice the galaxy. Let's try this.
Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers. We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Well, at least she didn't think that we were a bunch of idiots. Did not think that what I said was that bad, though.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give. This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary. Some things may only be learned from sacrifice. Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around. I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
Jesus Christ, woman.
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme. Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you. When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Let's try this.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Sweet.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Let's try this.
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5. It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid. Indeed, the Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned. Two Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions. Yes, I have heard tales of Malachor 5 and Revan's part in it. I know you served there in that final battle. It must have been a terrible thing. You speak the truth. The war's end was merely another beginning, and what seemed a victory for the Republic was far from it. Many believed the Mandalorians defeated at Malachor 5, but the Mandalorians taught the Jedi much through battle, and so it was that Malak, Revan, and the Jedi that followed them discovered their true natures in the Mandalorian crusade. But you know this. Did Revan fail? Or was it the failure of the Jedi teachings? A question for another time, perhaps. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic. Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still. As all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War. No one knows, certainly not I. After defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where she has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know. It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive. A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive. We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you. The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come. Ask, and I will answer. Indeed. And was it the same as before? If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force. What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
It's not possible to cut one off the Force. I don't know which one to take.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you. It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live. Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again, and if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done. Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did. Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
Okay.
Ask. These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split. Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith. But in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did. In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters. All that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked. I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Okay.
Ask, and I will answer.
What do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it. It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough. The planet Telos, decimated by the Sith during the Jedi Civil War. Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see. Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes. I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos. He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
We most certainly did something there. Hey, brother. Prepare. Okay. We're going to build a different type of snowman.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Well, she sure could use it. It might do wonders for her mood, too. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Yeah. Her face looks like it was plowed by crazed Ord Mantell farmers. Don't tell me you were too distracted by her personality to notice. Whoa, all right, don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know? Oh yeah? Well, how much water you get from a stone depends what planet you're on, sister. Like we have a choice? It's the only place Peragus had logged in their astrogation charts. You know, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, I'll do that. Wait.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one. Well, the astrogation system is voice-printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star. As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be all right. I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now. Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear.
Okay.
Not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem. Beats me. Sounds like you're pretty popular. If it was built to hunt you down, that is. It could have been around before you even appeared on the scene. Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy. Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid. So, what happened? Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi? figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Both the plate and the crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
I like the fact that cyan is not the option.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us. Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Actually, I will just save here, and with that, I'll be off for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.